Hi, guys, and welcome back. We are going to be looking at giving our models, our virtual models, scenes and creating preferred options. This may be a little bit of a lengthy video, but it will help you guys create scenes with your images instead of using Insight Face Swap. Okay. So I just want to recap our model that we're using. I believe we named her Laura. Let me go up. Okay. So here's Laura. And if you remember from the last video, had taken little snippets and saved them of Laura. So these are different views. The only downsides of this is that Laura is smiling at each one. We also have a side profile here. But if you are to be creating maybe a character sheet or collage of images, we would not include the word smiling or give it any type of expression. So I'm going to come on down to our last one, our last photo of Laura on the swing. So in this section, what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of those images that I produced of Laura and just drop them in here. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to drop all four actually in here. Okay, so here's all the images of Laura that I've taken the snippet of. And I didn't give this any prompts, so I just dropped it into here and then I hit enter. Okay, so now we're going to use a new technique, which is preferred option set. And this is going to save Laura imagery in here. So we're going to do / preferred option set. It's going to pop up here. And we're going to give this a name. Let's see, Laura smiling. Okay, and I'm going to hit tab and it's going to ask for a value. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on one of the images, hit copy link, come down here, Control V, space, space, go back up, another link, copy link, Control V, space, space. We're going to continue doing this, copy link. Just make sure you are getting those spaces in between the link URLs. Space, so, and paste, okay? So after I get all four of them in here, what we're going to do is hit enter. And our option has been saved, okay? So I'm going to show you how to use this when creating a scene now. We're going to give this a prompt. So we're going to do imagine. And then we're going to do dash dash Laura smiling, which is our option preferred set. I'm going to say Laura smiling, dark hair, beauty, sitting in a French cafe. And we're going to see what Midjourney comes up with. So what they should be doing is taking our imagery and incorporating that with our prompt. And this way, we're able to create plenty of scenes using the same face. Unlike Face Swap, where we have to maybe create one scene or one image and then we have to go back and modify it. So let's just see what it comes up with. Okay, so we have some images here. I'm going to make this bigger. And what I'm going to do is actually bring Laura back into the picture so we can see how this compares, okay? So here's Laura. And let's see if any of these actually looks like her. So I don't think this one looks like Laura. Neither does this one. I would say this one is fairly close as far as the eyes. And this one, not so much. Let me see. Yeah, not so much. I think this one is probably the closest one that we have to Laura. Okay, so let's create this again. Let's give it another prompt. And now, you know what? I'm just going to remix this. Let's see what it comes up with. I'm not going to change anything here. I think I have to add Laura smiling again. Back to this prompt. Okay, I am going to take some items out. Smiling, dark hair beauty. I don't remember this being all in there. I can really see a difference. Laura smiling. Let's take this out. Smiling. Okay. Okay, so we ran into you have an extremes. Parameter should be okay. Dismiss. Okay, so let's just start it again. Imagine dash dash. We're going to be using Laura smiling, sitting in cafe, French cafe. Okay. All right. Okay, I see what they did. They had added our original prompt, which was beautiful woman smiling, multiple poses and expressions, photo shoot. Okay, so they added our original prompt where we had got the imagery from this imagery from the get-go. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull Laura back up. Okay, so I would say this one looks more like her. Definitely not the first two. Yes, this one is pretty much the winner. And I want to upscale. This is 1, 2, 3. We're going to upscale 3 just to get a better look. And I think I mentioned to you guys about ethnicities. So just be mindful of that. That does not change. Okay, so I think this looks like Laura. We can actually do some manipulation with this. So I am going to use a new tool called Vary Region, and we're going to actually change her hair color to match this darker color. You know what? Before we actually get into Vary Region, what I want to do is go ahead and use a couple of other features. So I want to pan to the right. To get more of this image. Okay, we were able to create more imagery. Let's blow this up a little bit. I actually like the 2 chairs here. This looks like a step down. The tables. This one has a chair right here. Actually like the people in the background right here. So I'm going to get variations. So we're just going to use another feature. I'm going to get variations of number 2. As much as I like it, but just to be working with different, different parameters here. Okay, so came back with some variations. I have no idea what they're doing with her hair. I don't like any of these. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and upscale number 2 from this one, or was it number 3? I'm going to upscale number 2 because I did like the people in the background. Okay, so we're going to keep this image and we are going to modify it a little bit. Okay, so I want her to have brown hair. So I'm going to hit on Vary Region here, and we are going to take a look at this technique. Here is the square rectangular tool and a lasso tool, and I'm just going to go over the parts that I actually want to be affected, which is her hair. When you're ready, I will. So, oh, it reminds me of Photoshop a little bit, but you can't be as precise. So what I'm doing is just telling Midjourney I want these areas affected. And I will revise the prompt when I'm finished. This is one of those tools I use every now and then, but sometimes it can be frustrating because it does not give me the output that I want. Okay. Beautiful woman smiling, French cafe. I'm going to write dark brown hair. And we are going to re-render this image, and hopefully it comes out the way we need it to. Okay. Okay, the images have been rendered, and I don't think they're giving me what they what I asked for here, which was a deep dark brown hair. So I want to do this again. We're going to upscale number 3. I think it was number 2 last time. We're going to try this one more time. And I think just for purposes, just to try it out. I think I got deep dark brown hair. Press the arrow to submit. Let's see if they come up with what I need now that I did a bigger area. I know sometimes working with a small area does not leave room for Midjourney to create, but hopefully this will work. Okay, they did come back. They changed my face because these two definitely, it's not Laura. Okay. Excuse me. I want more so of this hair color. This one looks a little red. Okay. I'm not in love with this. Very region is not working for me today. Let's see if you know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to take upscale number 1. We're going to hit vary region. I am going to do her face. And what I'm going to do is dash. I think this is what I was probably missing. Laura smiling. Okay. Okay, so I think that's what it was. I didn't hit Laura again. So these 2 images are definitely off, but I believe she is more close to Laura. Her hair is a little darker, but it can also be the light. And what I would do is create variations. Okay, so vary region can come in handy when you need to change the color of items. I I think using a bigger, when you're using a lasso, making the space bigger for Midjourney to do its thing is probably going to be best. I don't think any of these women looks that close. Maybe, no, the eyes. Eyes. I'm a big eye person. um, so in creating your models and scenes, you have either or. You can do prefer options, which, as you can see, is a little bit of a pain. Or you can just go to face swap, whereas you can probably take this image and do a face swap. And you know what? Just for giggles, we are actually going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go to the apps and Swapper. Laura is already saved. And that looks way more. Besides the blonde hair, I think that fits. I think that fits the Laura we need. Okay, so here's an upscale. Yes, okay. So I think that would be my go-to because it was a little bit of a pain in the butt going with the prefer options. But prefer options do come in handy. It's just you're going to have to play with it a little bit. But if you want to take the time to learn it a little bit more, feel free to do so, because you do not have to pay for a subscription, whereas with Insight Face Swap, you do. So, but Laura has come out better using Face Swap. And that's my recommendation for that. So this is actually our last class, and congratulations, you made it all the way to the end of the curriculum. I do have some bonuses attached below, and they will go over like creations of coloring books, utilizing different generations of Midjourney. I have some YouTube links that can be helpful, as well as different art styles and artists that can be used as inspiration when you are creating your prompts. So I hope this curriculum was helpful and beneficial for those who are starting, or those who are already in it. Maybe you learned something new. Please provide feedback. You can always email me, and I am all ears. Like I said, I will be updating based on feedback. If there's something I missed or something that you want to see, I will be uploading it to the course. Once you pay for the course, you have it for a lifetime, so it will not be taken away. There is no expiration date on it. And that is it. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully I will hear from you, and good luck on your Midjourney journey.